I told him, hold up, got this weed to roll up. Hate when people in my business. Told my mother keep my dough shut. She telling me to slow up. Told myself to pull up, man. I'm halfway through this bottle. I'm just hoping on.
We here, up in Orlando, smoking good, courtesy of my homies right here. Shout out Daily Chiefers, right? Shout out Daily Chiefers. Asians, free my brother Cash. But we've been in here having a cipher and just discussing life and the fucking game that it is. It's like you born and like you die. Think about it. It's like you're born and you die. You can't take nothing with you when you leave, right? So in the meantime, people really make decisions based on what other people think about them. Like their parents or just society. Because they've made it to the point where society has such a distorted view of our generation. Because, you know, it's like more or less a lot of kids are deciding to go to school and they're deciding, you know what I mean, to indulge and chase something they have a passion for. And I don't think that's anything to be like shunned for. You know what I mean? I'm not saying there's some people who use it as a way out, and I can understand, but at the same time, I would never ever shun somebody for doing what they feel would make them live a comfortable life. Because I'm not trying to be the richest motherfucker in the world doing this trash shit. Like, I'm not trying to have 50 cars and 30 houses. I want like 2 cribs, my family to be straight, you know what I mean? And me just to be able to do whatever I want when I want. And at that point, I'll be happy. Like, trust me, I'm not gonna be the motherfucker to cop a Bentley. I could probably cop an old school, a truck when I had some kids, and a nice coupe. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing this shit just more or less for the feeling. Like, I like, you know what I mean? Like, this is not like this bitch is in here packed and I'm selling out. It's just like I have fun up there every night.
No matter how the crowd.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I get really high or I get really sauced and I go up there and I just have as much fun as I fucking can. And then at the end of it, it's like, it's great because it's like now I get to travel with fucking Murs, the person I've been listening to and hearing about since I was in high school. Damn near younger than that. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up on fucking Murs and now I'm about to tour the country with this fool, bro.
Ski beats?
Yeah, like Ski's known me since like before I came out my mom. That's the funny shit about it. Ski's known me since before I came out with my mom. So, like, last time I see Ski, like before all this happened, was when I was like 9 or 10. And then I hadn't seen him. And then like the time we see each other after that is like I'm 17, I'm rapping. And then like for the past like 2 years we just been around each other, been in each other's lives so much. Like he see me get on my tattoos. This nigga see me, you know what I mean, like transform and become like the artist and build the brand that I'm building. You know what I mean? And it's awesome. It's like I'm building it like with my family, like my cousins, you know what I mean? Like people, like I genuinely like being there. And I don't agree with the whole like, let's just do music so that we can get money. At the same time, it's a beautiful part, you know what I mean? It's great that you know what I mean, people who are talented and the way of putting words together could make a living off of it, but I don't think that's a reason, that should be a main reason people do it. Trust me, I love the fucking green dollar, like nothing else. So it's not the reason I'm doing this, but the only reason I'm doing it. Because it's like, once somebody's so caught up in money, they'll do anything for it. And I'm saying that's a bad thing, but people become miserable in that way, bro. Like, I know that shit is cliche, and people say it all the time, but some of the richest motherfuckers, some of the saddest, most miserable motherfuckers. And not only that, it's like people who just conform to what society wants them to be, end up to be miserable. Like, I have friends of mine who go to college and have a great time, you know what I mean? And when we talk, they're like, yo, you on tour, that shit is a dream, bro. Like, trust me, it is a dream for me. Like, I wake up every day and laugh about this shit, like, what the fuck? Like, I was just in Jersey, dog, in my apartment smoking, playing Tekken. You know what I mean? And now I'm in Orlando, getting high with y'all. Life is some funny shit. But it's like people, you know, they go to school, they have a good time, and I'm like, y'all are living a dream too. If you're going to college, you know what I mean, just doing what you have to do in school to the point where it's really not a challenge for you, and then you're fucking partying, you're not living at home, shit must feel fucking incredible, you know what I mean? And you ending up, like, within the next 4 years of you partying and just doing the shit that you have to do to pass, you're going to graduate and have a piece of paper that's going to let you make fucking whatever. When a person goes to school because they want to do it, that's when they come out successful. When a person goes to school because their parents want them to do it, no matter what kind of job they get, they're going to be miserable for the rest of their lives. promise you. You know what I mean? Like I gotta be thankful for shit like this. 'Cause I'm not even a religious person. Like I'm more of a science person. But it's like I gotta be thankful for this shit. This shit could have not happened. I could have been doing something else. And I don't think that something else would have been too positive because I've never had the discipline enough for school. I graduated high school by the skin of my fucking teeth, you know what I mean? And that was just so my Bob would be happy. It wasn't like, oh, I want to graduate high school just to die. Like, I really didn't care for it. My mother just always asked me, she was just like, listen, if anything, all I asked from you is your high school diploma. I did that shit. And the day I gave my mother my high school diploma, I went out that night to celebrate. I came back home the next day and packed up all my shit and moved out my crib. 17 years old. I ain't been back home since. Right up. And it's awesome. Because it's like, before, I used to be getting kicked out of my crib arguing with my moms all the time. Now, it's like me and my mother have such a good relationship. Because it's like I did everything she told me that like she didn't think was going to happen for me, I proved her wrong. And I did it. Like, I was in high school doing this rap shit, fucking failing. Getting kicked out of one high school, going to another high school, kicked out of another high school. Just doing stupid shit. You know what I mean? And then it's like, I'm telling her, oh, I'm doing this rapping shit, I'm doing this rapping shit, I don't care, I'm doing this rapping shit. And she's like, well, I'm not even doing nothing to have a fucking fallback on. I can understand her being a parent, she's worried. But at the same time, it's like my mother and my father both telling me, no, I'm getting kicked out because I'm doing it. And then look, now I'm on tour.
Yeah.
I have my own apartment. I could call them like, hey, come have dinner at my crib. You feel me? Like, that shit just feels good right there. And I feel like now they respect me. And like, once your parents have that respect for you as a person, and not just as your son, but as a peer, nothing's better than that. I'm telling you, you're gonna be chilling on everything. Everything. On everything. Because then you're gonna be getting your money, you're gonna be doing what you wanna do, and then your parents can't sweat you. Because really, what's the beefs in life right now? What's the beefs in life right now? Money. And then, other than money, what?
Money.
Yeah, but money's always gonna be an issue because
It's the only one. It's the only beef.
yeah, but alright, so look, you live by yourself?
No, I live with my roommate.
Live with your roommate, but like you don't live in the crib though, right?
No.
But when you living in the crib, what's your two problems? Money, parents.
That's how y'all do it in Orlando. Fuck with it.
You got the general idea.
Yeah, I fuck with it. I've been pretty high for majority of the night. I'm really high now.
My name Dash, I like polo linen and foreign women. Good weed and nice.
I don't know if I can say any one rapper motivates me, but I feel like my generation, you know what I mean, of young men and women are putting together a fucking, you know what I mean, good bodies of work, and that good music is coming back into the realm of hip hop, because for a while it was a fucking shit show. Because a lot of people just wrapped up in money and not so much in the culture of what the fuck it is, you feel me? Everybody thinks if they fucking put a blonde streak in their hair, or they have a fucking weed pouch, that they know the culture of hip hop. And I don't agree with it. So I would say what motivates me is to change the perception of it and to show people what the fuck it really is. And it's more or less just a younger generation of people doing what they want when they want and not taking no for an answer. And it's working. Hip Hop in Love Tour.
What's up?
Yeah, but the songs I was performing tonight was with this guy. We made it together. We smoked a bunch of pot in the basement in his room, and he got a big studio in his house, and we smoked a bunch of pot, and we made like 13 songs, so like 12 songs. What was it?
13. Like 18, 19.
Yeah, it's on the internet. It's on iTunes, and it's for free download. Caveman Files, you go get that. It's really good. If I had more pressed up, I would give y'all some of them hoes. But I think y'all like it. It came together well.
What, Caveman Files?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it right. We even mixed it and got it mastered right. Every element of it was like, it was quick and painless. I was proud of us.
Yeah, we got it mastered at the same place like Raekwon had fucking Only Real for Cuban Links mastered. Real life. On some G shit. I think that's pretty gangster. I think it's a pretty gangster stripe to have.
18 years old, I'm always high, few tattoos.
My favorite rolling paper? Raws. You have some?
Yeah.
That's
think I might have to unroll this and rewrite.
Nah, hell yeah, do that. I definitely love Raw Papers.
I think that we're gonna for this we're gonna probably try to do Caveman Files probably pretty soon once we get our hands on like a large large satchel of pot and like a winter break at this basement studio I got. So if people are excited about that, like I think we've already made like 5 songs in between or some shit like that. But we'll really get back to work. I'm about to make another solo record. That's where my focus is. I don't really have anything to say to people I don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that smart yet. Hopefully I'll get there. You know what I'm saying?
Tell you I got some loose screws, but anyway, that's besides the point. Crumble tree, I roll my joint and then I think some scheming on ways to expand my income. Caught my mom's a crib, a couple Benzes, and had my niece sitting up in more diamonds than a prism.